Good morning. I am on my way to Cannes, baby. I'm waiting for the lift to take me to the train station. I'm excited. I don't know how I got here. Nothing is in English. Which, duh, I'm in France, but shout out to that police officer that pretty much told me exactly where to go. I made it to Cannes! Luckily, this train station is only about 6 minutes away from the hotel I'm staying at, so I'm able to walk around with my luggage. It's a little heavy, but it's only 6 minutes, and I'm almost there. I'm finally settled into my hotel. I have a plan. So I think I'm gonna go, I found a vegan, I think it's the only vegan restaurant in Cannes, so I'm gonna go get some vegan food. And then I read online that you can take a little trolley around the center of the town. And I also read that it's something that you should, they recommend you doing on when you first arrive, because they kind of point out where you should go. I usually don't do things like that, but it sounds fun, and I'm gonna do it. It's a cute little trolley too. So because it is Sunday, I'm hoping that they are still there today. So I'm gonna do that, and then after that, I'm gonna head to the beach, lay out for a little bit, maybe swim. I really do want to swim. It's so hot today. It's so hot here, way hotter than Paris, obviously. And then later tonight, also probably walk around to kind of get a scope of the area. And then also later tonight, I heard of this really cool club, so I might just go out for drinks tonight. Who knows? Let's go! I cannot believe we're here. This hotel room, I swear, I don't know how to open the freaking window, and I think I broke it. I hope it's not broken, but I just don't know how to open it. And so the lighting is so horrible in here. I also got a really affordable hotel room so that I can, spend more money on food and other stuff. But what's nice is that this place is so close to everything. So that is good, but this lighting is terrible. Okay, let's go. Okay, so it took me a while, but I finally found the vegan restaurant. It's pretty hard to find, but it's supposed to be super delicious, and it's really cool because they make everything on the spot, so everything is fresh. So I'm giving him around, I think he said 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes. I'm gonna head back. After COVID, I don't know what happened to their shop. They're not allowed to set up for food, so they're very discreet about it, which is cool. I love interesting places like that. This is the place. It's a jackfruit wrap with peanut butter, and it's homemade peanut butter. It's so good. Hello, I am at the beach finally, but I came to, I think it's called Plage de Midi, or du Midi, and I'm just gonna hang out here for a while. I'm definitely gonna get in the water in a second, and then, well, I have to dry out because I didn't bring extra clothes, and then I'm gonna head back, get ready for dinner. Before this, I ordered an orange juice, and I Google translated it, and I learned how to say it. But literally, when you think you're doing so good and you're you've got it down, then they ask you a different question. He asked me if I wanted a straw in French, and I was just sitting there what'd you say? I was doing fine, man, speaking to you in French, and then you had to ask me a different question. Okay, so I'm gonna go to this African restaurant that is on the way to, I think it's called Le Baoli, and it's supposed to be a really cool rooftop bar slash restaurant slash club. I want to go to the rooftop. Hopefully I can get in. But first I'm gonna go get some African food because I had some in Barcelona and I loved it so much. And I read the reviews of this place. It's called African, like can. Also, story time. I fell asleep at the beach. I don't know for how long, but when I woke up, I was so startled. I woke up afraid. I was like, oh my God, where am I? How long have I been here? And yeah, so it took me a while to like snap out of that funky mood after waking up. But honestly, it was beautiful, just napping by the ocean. I definitely have to be more careful. I can't just be napping while I'm solo traveling. But I'm sure, yeah, I was perfectly fine. There was another gal there, and we were kind of like beach buddies, and we kind of like looked over at each other when I left, like, goodbye, thanks for looking out for me while I was asleep. Okay, let's go. I'm excited to see how the city is at night. Also, this is my outfit. I love this top. Okay, let's go. I couldn't find the African food, so instead I'm coming to this place called Moye, which is really close to where I'm gonna go. Dinner took kind of long, but I have a question for all other women of the world. Like, I just had a weird situation, a weird thing happened to me, and I'm not sure if this happens to everybody. I don't know. But I was literally just minding my own business, just having dinner, eating, enjoying my time here. And these two men, as I walk up, they like, immediately they're like, ooh, you know, in French. I don't even know what they're saying, but I know they're talking about me. And they look over at me, asking me what my name is. They say I'm beautiful, blah, blah, blah. And then throughout the meal, they just like, they're pointing at me, obviously talking about me, but I don't know what they're saying because it's all in French. And then at the end, they asked me where I was going afterwards. And they were like, why don't you just come to bed with it? They used Google Translate for this too. He spoke into his phone, and then Google Translate said, why don't you go downstairs to bed with us? I was like, no, I'm gonna pass. But I'm just like, does this happen to everybody? Does it really? This is like such a weird, it was so weird. It wasn't even awkward, it was just like, huh, like I admired their boldness, but still it's like, Oh my gosh, I am so tired. It's about 1 a.m. The walk back to the hotel was about 45 minutes. When I'm in Europe, I just prefer to walk, honestly. And I'm glad I did. There was a lot of people out in the boardwalk, the main boulevard, and people were actually out by the ocean. They were swimming. There was a bunch of people out. It was really cool to just walk around. That bar was really cool. Their drinks had intentions to them, so if you wanted to feel intuitive, or if you wanted to feel more love, then you'd pick a certain drink. And I picked a really cool drink. It was gin based, and it had pistachio syrup and I think orange syrup. I'm not sure what it was, but it was so good. I definitely recommend going. This is like that Ritz bar where it's a little pricier for a drink because it's there's a concept behind it, but it's just so worth it. And the experience and the staff, everyone there is just so friendly. It makes me so happy to like sit down and have a good quality, whether it's a meal or a drink. Lately it's been drinks. I've been enjoying high quality drinks. Once I'm done with my drink, I don't feel tipsy, I don't feel gross. But anyways, I'm gonna sleep with a big smile on my face tonight because I'm just so happy to be here. Okay, good night. I am so tired. See you tomorrow.